I don't want to say struggle, but as I'm asked to, explain the team, it's amazing. You want to come up with something different, something that's exciting for you to write about, but it seems that I come back to this same sentence that it seems like very similar to last year. And what I mean by that is we returned some big pieces on the field. When you look around the field on Friday, you'll see Sykes Orvis and Errol Robinson, J.B. Woodman, Austin Knight, Colby Bortles, some guys that certainly were played big roles for us last year in getting to the College World Series. But like last year, there's certainly going to be room for some new guys to step in and help us, some new guys to play immediately on opening day. On the mound, I think we're maybe a little different than last year in the sense that last year at this time, I think that was the big talk. Most of the questions probably in the preseason press conference were about the pitching and the starting pitching, and maybe for the lack of experience in the pitching staff of the projected starters. This year, we returned 2 of the SEC starters from last year, along with some guys that have tons of experience in the bullpen, guys like Weathersby and Short, Denny, guys that gained some valuable experience for us last year. So when I look around, I see a lot of good things, but I'm also excited to see some of the new guys step out on the field for the first time and contribute, and also excited to see some of the returners play themselves into some bigger roles for us. But as we go around, I'll finish up by just telling you how I see it and what it'll look like on Friday. In the infield, going around from third base, Colby Bortles will start at third. At shortstop, Errol Robinson. At second base, true freshman Tate Blackman. At first base, Sykes Orvis. Behind the plate, Austin Knight. He'll be backed up by Henry Lertigue, who's possibly a DH on opening day. In the outfield, Cam Deshawn will start in right. J.B. Woodman will start in center field. And then left field is really the big question mark, I think, as we enter this season. And early on, we'll probably play a lot of guys. To start off with, you'll see Connor Cloyd out there, junior college transfer, along with Josh Watkins and Kyle Watson, another true freshman who's actually an infielder. And he's had a terrific fall, but so good of a fall that we're trying to get him on the field. He's a super athlete, and so in the spring he's practiced a little bit out there. As far as the mound, Christian Trent will start on Friday. The first weekend's rotation will be Trent, Sam Smith, and Brady Bramlett. We mentioned earlier to some of you guys that have already done some stories that Sean Johnson would be a weekend starter. Came up a few days before our first inter-squad game with some tendonitis in his shoulder. He's fine. He threw a bullpen on Friday, threw another bullpen tomorrow, and will pitch in the first weekend. Just isn't in shape enough, I think, to start and log that many innings. So look for him to maybe at some point get back into that starting role. Of course, in the bullpen, some guys have already mentioned: Short, Weathersby, Stokes, Denny. In the bullpen, Will Stokes, a true freshman that's pitched very, very well for us, not only this fall but early spring. And then some other guys that you'll see midweek starts, possibly by Evan Anderson, Jacob Wagasback, and some returning guys that have seemed to elevate their game. But like I said, like every year, we're excited to get started. And with that, I'll leave it up to you with some questions.